Hi folks, Johnny here with Hanna's Handiworks, and we're in our showroom in Kansas City, Missouri. We're going to be showcasing some items with you here. I've got Hanna that's going to join me along with this process.
Hi everyone.
The first item that I wanted to start out with is our large baubles. This is a new item that we started selling in January. A lot of our Christmas stuff is coming in every day. Those containers are coming in every day and are ready to start shipping out. This particular item is much larger than we normally would have. As you see, I have some items that we've sold before in the past. These are over 3 feet tall. Each one of them takes 2 AA batteries and has lights. All 3 of these have lights and bobble. These ones in particular are part of our show specials. Whether or not you're new to Hanna's Handiworks or if you're Hanna's veteran, it can still be sometimes confusing when you come in to see these. Any of these that have this large tag is a show special, and they're set up just a little bit different. When you look at the smaller tag, you're gonna see that it says 2 pieces at one price and 2 pieces at another. This is how you know that it's a show special tag, even if you're not seeing this large tag. These particular items are originally $73.50, so which would be over $140 retail. We have them on special for $59.50. So for this 2 and 2, that means that you just order the 2 pieces, you're gonna get that show special price on it. These ones have been immensely popular. I try to bounce them around as much as possible. For in your stores, you're gonna make sure you do that too, because that's a huge selling point for these. If they're not moving, people aren't gonna see it. So you make them move as much as possible, and that's gonna help these things move for sure. Another thing with large, more expensive items like this, a lot of times people will get it as a display piece, and it'll sell immediately. You think you're gonna put it near your counter and it's just gonna be there to look pretty while you're selling other items, but it'll sell quickly. So I promise that'll do well. Being so much larger than these other items, I didn't know how well they were gonna do, but I've been pleasantly surprised that all 3 of these have been doing great. This snowman is the best seller. This is called the Buddy Bobble. And then the Moose is the next best seller, followed by the Santa Claus. So that brings me back to the smaller ones. If you've ordered from Hanna's before, you've seen these before. We've always had baubles. They always do really well. These ones, to further show you more of our pricing, these are not a show special. These are a 3-tier pricing. And you'll see too on any of these tags, if you don't happen to have someone around with you in a showroom or if you're looking online, this says that it's 2 assorted. This is gonna be the each price. So this is 2 assorted. It's a 6-piece minimum for $9.25. So with 6 pieces, you're gonna get 3 of each of these. That's the minimum that you have to get. And then there's other tiers, as I mentioned. So if you go to 12 pieces, it's gonna be $8.75. That's gonna be 6 of each of these styles. And then the last price, 24 pieces, is $8.25. Now, usually we refer to that last quantity as the case quantity. It's not always that way. Sometimes this could actually be 48 to a case. So for certain of you customers that only like to buy in case quantities for as far as when you're storing the merchandise or you just like to buy the larger quantities, we can let you know exactly what the case quantity is if you just want to keep it nice and tight instead of having extra inner packs coming.
Hi folks. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Hanna, and we're at the Hanna's Handiworks showroom here in Kansas City. And I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite items today. My favorite are the Dancing and Singing Platinum Gnome line. And I'm sure a lot of you have already seen these at the shows. These are 2 assorted, and they are normally $11 each. It's a 6-piece minimum. They are show special, so they're $8.50 each, and that would give you 3 of each one. They do the jingle bells, and believe me, they're loud, and they'll just keep going. It's a great item to put on your counter by the register. Kids like to see these in the stores. It is something that you need to demo for your customers so that they know what it does and they can see the perceived value of the item. There is 2 assorted here. One's got on a sparkly sweater and one's got on the little plaid sweater. That'll walk right off if we let it. Another popular item is our ducks that are in the same color scheme as the gnomes. These are also a show special. They are normally $16.50 each. It's a 4-piece minimum where you get 2 of each one. And during the show special, they're $12.50 each. So these walk and talk, and when you pick it up, he squawks like he's not happy about being picked up. And then when you set it down, he starts over again. got away from me there. The cute thing about that item is even when he's not doing his singing and dancing and he's just in your store, if somebody were to pick him up, he squawks like that. Or if you pick him up to show the customers that he does that. They really like that. Again, that's something super cute for somebody to have in their home at Christmas to entertain everybody else. And then along with that line, there is a Gnome Bobble that matches these gnomes and is in the same color scheme. There's a couple other items in smaller gnomes and ornaments as well. And as you know, as most of you know, if you're returning customers, we don't have a minimum order to your order total. We talked about minimum pieces for the items, but as far as order total, you can get 1 or 2 items and just try them out, the minimum pieces. There is no order total minimum. We like to make it easy for customers to get started with us. And that way they can see how the items do. You're not committed to buying $500 worth or $1,000 worth. Whatever is comfortable for you and fits for your store is good for us. Thank you so much for joining us for this virtual tour of Hanna's Handiworks 2020 holiday line of products. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us by phone, email, or social media. And be sure to visit our website at hannashandiworks.com.